Hey, welcome to another Mad Chats and Recaps with myself and the lovely Tasha. Tasha, how are you doing today?
Hello. Fantastic.
Yay! Well, that's good to hear, even though it's allergy season.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So excuse all the
Mm-hmm,
happening.
mm-hmm. Yep. Totally feel that.
It's fine.
So, another Mad Chats and Recaps. We are here for episodes during the week of April the 18th through April the 24th of 2022, in case this goes on into other years. Um, so, we will always start with the Forsaken, as we usually do. With the Maldwich Island behind them, our party traveled across the sea with Magdalene and Mags. On the way, they spot a boat on the horizon, one that Juniper recognizes. Just as they're discussing if they should pursue, some women appear in the water, beckoning them to help them find their friend who swam towards the boat and may need to be rescued. With this in mind, and Juniper's zeal to find out for herself, and Zavar desperately wanting to help their new friends, um, they sail towards the boat, only to see the boat sinking as they travel closer. Juniper jumps from Magdalene's ship and swims hastily towards it, with Kazil turning into a whale and pursuing after her. Once at the ship, Juniper explores the seemingly personless and actively sinking vessel. She descends below deck and finds a large treasure chest in a magically protected room, and a small pouch. Inside, a medallion of the symbol of the library and a challenge. This can all be changed. Meanwhile, Kazil tries to convince Juniper to stay away from the chest, mimic, and calls on the rest of their party. Once everyone gets there, the boat is mostly underwater, and they must maneuver around broken pieces of the ship to escape. Now back on Magdalene's boat, they're left wondering what it all means.
Sirens.
Oh, yeah. There was a specific name for them, but I don't remember what it was. Like Rakusa, I think.
Cool.
Which is like something like sirens, but it's mostly just like skeletons, like
That's awesome.
underwater, and then like above water, it looks like something different.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I love it. I
Uh,
love it.
so what happened on the last Tower of Dreams, Tasha?
Let's see. So, River, Valkyrie has an interesting encounter with the Grand Duke of Vainglory,
Hmm.
where she learns something about herself. Ritz confesses his loathing of Valkyrie to his other teammates, and a mysterious Fae who claims to be best buds with the group invites them to visit the Queen of Hearts. And everything comes to a close with colorful teas, an assassination kidnapping attempt, and Ritz saving Valkyrie's life.
Of course. Of course.
Mhm.
River had a lot to say during that. It's fine.
Yep, sorry.
Thank you, Tasha. I will get on to what happened on In Extremis on Saturday. The crew continue their undercover training at the UAF camp, Grundy having more talks with the people in charge, and with the rest of the group continuing to be relentlessly put through the ringer with their training and surveillance work. Meanwhile, each of the party begins or continues to notice strange things happening around the camp and work out a plan to investigate further on one of their last nights there. In the meantime, they need to stay as undercover and unsuspecting as possible. This may prove to be difficult, however, as Tiriana Van Sutcliffe is determined to speak with Liazana. Talks to her on the Sending Stone, is like, can I come visit you? And Liazana's like, we're kind of busy. The night before their plan will take place, Liazana wakes up to a rattling surprise. Tiriana sitting crisscross on her chest, eager for a visit and brimming with curiosity. That's where we ended the session.
Uh, crisscross on her chest. That's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
In my bubble.
No thanks.
I'm good.
Yeah,
Good.
I want to say Tiriana's a vampire, but I think I'm incorrect. She has some kind of magic to where this is all good.
She could
But,
be like levitating. Like,
given her family.
oh, uh huh. It's a common vampire last name. Like,
Sure. Sure. So, what happened on Obsidian Scar last night?
that's right, new episode.
On Sunday, I
So,
mean.
yeah, after settling their affairs with a mysterious house guest who witnessed their battle with the fiend Bobzadu, the crew stripped the mage's quarters of anything interesting and magical before having their ally, Mavriel, expertly shift them back to the material plane within yards of the docked seaward. Their first task was sobering up their friend Gregory so they could kill two birds with one stone by both releasing a trapped soul of a pit fiend while also teaching Gregory the differences between friendship
Mm.
and involuntary servitude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This task proved more difficult than expected as the nuances of morality came into play. Linnick unfortunately had to use his control over the pit fiend to banish it to its home plane, a detail that was left out for Gregory's
Mm-hmm.
sake, as the tiefling promised to help the pit fiend escape his fate. Eventually, the evening passed with preparations and cleaning out the portable holes so
Mm.
that the ship could set sail early the next morning along the western side of the island. Headed into uncharted territory on their way to the Margotis Trench, the heroes prepare themselves for the dangers of unexplored seas and lands. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cleaning out their holes.
Cleaning out the holes. Well, there was a portable hole in the deck that people were just pooping in, and birds were
Yep.
flying into and unable to escape. So it was horrible.
Gross.
But yeah, so our,
Real
our
gross.
friend towards the beginning that was spying on us, who supposedly knew the owner of the house, who turned out to be oh, what's his name? Randy's character from Curious Lament?
um,
Mag
Demalius?
Demalius. Yeah.
Demalagus.
Demalagus. It was his house, but the person that met us was not Demalagus, of course. They didn't give their name, but all signs point to Rhea.
That bitch.
Yeah. All signs point to Rhea because because Victoria said that gave off the same feeling as Ileana because of the ASMR heritage. And then like a special thing to Ileana for I rolled high on a religion check of like that she's kind of like almost like a diva. Uh,
She's some sort of diva.
right, right, diva, whatever. But like, yeah, um, never asked for her name, unfortunately. But all signs,
Always ask
if
the
you're
name.
aware, points to Rhea. Yep.
I'm kidding.
But I don't know. Did they say? Did she say that we got Peppino back? Peppino's fine. No, she didn't say.
She didn't say.
Yeah.
Peppino's
We
fine.
rescued Peppino. Peppino is on our boat. He's going to get off at one of the towns to kind of at the where the university is to do his own research once we get there. But yeah, Peppino's good.
Good. So Peppino's
good.
going to go off on his own.
Yeah, Peppino's going to go back to the college.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Good deal.
but we got him. He's fine.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, and so that wraps up our recaps. We don't really have any announcements for this week, I don't think. Of course, Obsidian Scar is back. Obsidian Scar will be off as scheduled this Sunday, the first Sunday of every month. But we also will have another show returning, the Penumbra Assembly,
Dun, dun, dun.
which the date will be announced soon for its return, but sometime within the next couple of months. Super excited. And as far as birthday goes, we have Bearopotamus. His birthday is this weekend. So I know that
birthday.
because I'm his sister. Okay.
Happy birthday.
All right. Well, thank y'all again. Thank you, Tasha. We're so glad to be here. We'll see you next week for another amazing Mad Chats and Recaps. So until then, we'll see you on Twitch. We'll see you in Discord. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
too. All right. Sarah, how's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4. Um. Oh, right. Grundy's going to be a little bit late. Let me just switch the
Yes.
number of players. Here's our camera
And Liazana
setup.
said that she would be a few more minutes. She's setting things up. So
Okay. Sounds good. How you doing tonight, players? We all have a good night, I hope.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my partner and I went out to Korean barbecue before.
Ooh,
That sounds
Any of y'all are
good.
ever in the city, we gotta take you. Places here are
nice.
incredible.
Nice. Okay. That's awesome. I can almost smell it. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's why you gotta visit. It's the
Mm.
best.
Mhm.
Awesome. How are
Yeah,
you?
how about the rest of y'all?
Mm.
Um, well, I had some I did some ramen here at the house, but then I heated up some vegetable spring rolls in the microwave, and for some reason they turned out all soggy. Um so I yeah, that was unfortunate, but it was good, I guess, despite that. Day's been okay.
Nice. How are you, Sarah? How are things going for you?
In your fabulous
I
necklace.
know, right?
I can't
Oh, you
hear
might be
you,
muted.
Sarah. You unmuted yourself, but
Oh,
it looks like something else is muted.
a double mute.
Double mute. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We can hear you.
I pushed a button somewhere that I shouldn't have pushed.
Sure.
I'm good. I'm tired because I went on a 3.5 mile hike this morning. I wasn't actually expecting 3.5 miles, but
Fun.
we did it. And a coworker of mine helped me put together this sit stand desk base that
Ooh.
my dad bought for me. It
Mm-hmm.
was a little interesting because I'm pretty sure that the base that he bought for me had a table part that was meant for that base because we had to kind of improvise a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow. Good job.
But yeah. Had a smoothie today and spent the whole time wondering, are there bananas in here? Because it kind of tastes like banana,
Okay,
but
Liam,
not
thank you.
enough
Just
that
go
it
try
would,
and sort it out.
Oh, yeah.
not enough that I couldn't eat it. I drank it anyway.
Yeah.
Because bananas are Satan's vegetable or fruit, whatever.
What? You don't like bananas?
Oh, I can't stand them.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say you almost made them sound cooler. So I was
Yeah.
like, are you gonna say you like them more or less if they're equivalent to Satan?
No, I can't stand anything banana flavored. Bananas themselves, bananas in smoothies, banana flavored candy. It's just grosses me.
Yeah.
The taste grosses me out. Even the smell, I'm like, get that away from me.
Oh, wow.
Is it like a texture thing or like?
No, I don't like the taste either.
Okay.
I'd always, the runts candy, not is it runts? The ones that are shaped like the fruit that they are, kind of.
Runts. Yeah, that's runts.
I'd always pick out the banana runts and give them to my brother because apparently he likes them.
Nice. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, here we are. I can't go through those because we are streaming. Let's say, by the way, well, for any players that it's new to, and chat, we have a new emotes. We have a whole batch of emotes that are free, just for viewers, just for being here. There's a batch of emotes, and I figured they covered most of the things that we go over. There's the yelling at me, the damn it one, the after dark raven, uh, the raven holding a big heart, and the one with the waterfall tears because we have moving moments, and then a Shakespeare thespian with a skull in its little hand. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's Lumpy Skull, nonetheless, from Steph's Learning Blender, where the first one, she made a skull. It was
made a skull, and it was really lumpy.
Yeah, and it looked like a baby skull.
It really did. Well, I fixed something that made it look a little bit less like a baby skull, but it looked like a baby skull.
Steph's dark side was coming out. Yeah. Yep. Good. Lily's gonna go too. Good. Okay.
Yay for Lily.
Yay. So you caught the recap, so I don't have to do recap because Steph and Tasha put it together brilliantly. Yes.
Yep.
So, hey, Trisha, yay. Here we are. Grundy will be joining us in a little bit, we believe. But oops, hang on a sec. I didn't change the last nameplate there. Sinister won't be able to join us tonight. So
they're gonna mess it up if I shut off my video because I don't know why I'm so zoomed in.
Oh no, go ahead, and I can sort out whatever I need to. I recently learned you can grab the things and move them around. So
yay!
Look at that.
Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Just blown away. All right. Yeah, bananas are indeed weird. So here we are. We've got the recap. My gosh, Tiriana showing up, sitting on crisscross applesauce on Liazana's torso. Like, where are you?
Like, how dare she?
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, this is much better.
Okay, nice.
Okay, I think I know why. I think I know why it was zoomed in. It's just like I didn't expect it to keep the setting.
Too much.
I've been doing like diamond painting, so like this was my camera that was pointed down, but I had to like zoom in a whole bunch.
Gotcha.
So, my apologies.
Okay, no worries. No, we made
how
it work.
dare you?
All right.
I know how dare
yet. That's not yet. All right, so we've got 2 days, 1 night left. Today, tonight, and tomorrow. And that's the final day, tomorrow, of the camp. So we have a little more in the way of normalcy during the day here. And one last opportunity to round out some of those skills. Because you need a certain number of points to, to get certain things. So, for that, obviously, we're gonna start. Like, maybe there's some off sounds of summer or something.
That sounds like a an soft alt rock station. Something they would say. The soft sounds of summer. Let's go back to the soft sounds of summer with. I don't know.
Your favorite, the Black Crows.
Right.
Nice, yes.
All right. Early Green Day.
Yeah.
Do you have the time? All right, let's
Yeah.
I'm just gonna share this link with you absolutely delightful human beings in Zoom. Just in case you want some serenading of crickets and birds and such in the early extreme summer heat of the morning here. Right. Oh. So at 4:30 or so, whatever it is in the morning. Or no, I guess it was after y'all went to bed. So early morning. 1:32, something like that. Tiriana von Sutcliffe bamps in. atop Liazana.
Hmm.
And yeah.
Giggity.
Nice. Awesome. Where are you? This is that spy place you were talking about. Kind of like picks her nose a little bit.
He like frantically looks around, make sure like other people are asleep. What are you doing here?
Oh, they can't see. You'll be all right. They can't see. They can't hear me. Just you. Would you want them to see me though? You want
No,
them to scare?
no,
All right.
absolutely not.
What?
What are you doing here?
You said I could visit.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think you would take that seriously.
Well, it's boring. Otherwise, there's nothing going on back at the staff. Oh, but of course, as I said, there'd be news from my father, right? Um, word has it they're going to be moving him. They mix up the dates and the times and places and such to the last minute. But I think I have a rather terrible person that I can pin the information leak on.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to see how indisposed you were. I don't. It could be any day from now to another. Up until next 3 weeks before they move him. And I didn't want to just jump in last minute and say, "Quick, they're moving my father. Go!" If you were busy, looks around again. It smells in here. This is not an offense to
Yeah,
your
you
nose.
get used to it. We're supposed to be here for, I think, another day or two.
All right.
Do you think? I'm trying to think.
She pushes herself up and floats up to the bottom of the bag above you, just sort of like looking down now. Puts her hands behind her head.
I can breathe now. What's gonna happen if I'm still here and they move him?
Well, I imagine you'll miss him until the next time they move him. That'd be a shame.
I don't know, like we're just now figuring stuff out. This is like a super long story. I don't want to wake anybody up.
All right, all right. Enough said. I know when I'm not wanted around. And...
Yeah, but you can stay here all you like.
Oh, good. Thank
If
you.
they spot you,
It floats down next to you, sits on the edge of your bed next to you. I will then. Now I better get going. I mean, I sometimes smell like death being a vampire, and this is too much for me. I don't know how you. Well, yeah, so I think.
where do we need to go then? After we get done here, because I think we're gonna try to like bamf out as soon as we can.
Oh, well, once I find out, once they make the move, I'll just come back and bug again.
Okay.
Because I won't know exactly where or exactly when until they do it. I've got my scapegoat ready. Yeah, they suck. It's gonna be good. They deserve what's coming to them. And then be out here and say hello. There's my father. Go get him.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be that simple. There'll be guards and terrors and other things in the way, I'm sure. But you'll have the information you need to make your best shot.
Right. Well then. Okay. Well, we're super close to the like we're just
Oh, that
you know what, Tiriana?
Oh, what is that?
Can I ask a favor?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I think if you could really help us out on something, I mean, since they can't see you and all, um, man, we could bamf out a whole lot faster if you could help us out with something.
There.
Okay, we're trying to look into how the UAF has some sort of technology, and all we've got so far is things we see at night, and like she's like trying to fill her in like super quick on like the stuff that they've seen at night and hearing the conversations and stuff. We just don't have a way to get in there to see exactly what they're talking about.
Right.
Do you think you can do that? Would that be possible?
I can certainly do that. I don't know if I will.
Because if you can, that would be
but...
super helpful.
If I'm up to it, I can certainly do it.
Man, that would be so great.
Yeah, it probably would be great for you, but it does sound a bit boring. I'll think about it.
I mean, it's for the pirates.
Eh.
We're kind of we're kind of repaying a debt at the moment.
That's good to repay your debts. I'll think about it. You, maybe.
I will come with you after this, or wherever we need to go, if you help us out.
I'm gonna get breakfast. I'll think about it. My stomach's in. Where's the food?
And she like tries to give her like brief directions, like where the mess hall is. Sorry, I don't have the map up.
Lovely, right? Thank you very much. All right, well, you get your rest. You look absolutely abysmal. You poor thing.
Yeah, they haven't been letting us rest.
Oh, a wash. Food. Off I go.
Yeah.
You be safe. Be safe with your sneakies. She's like walking through people that can't see or hear. You be safe with your sneaky spy business. As she like goes out and walks through, like phases through the barrack doors. And as quickly as she arrived, she's left.
She was gone.
She gone.
So then everyone is able to get some rest, unless you want to roleplay anything out after that has happened. Everyone else is, I think it's just freshly fallen asleep.
I mean, it's probably going to take Lisanna a little while to get into a trance, because now she's like worried that Tiriana's here, but she'll eventually, I think, try to start catching up on sleep.
Okay.
Or trancing or whatever.
Once again, I think we covered that and then backtracked, but once again, they wake you up at the absolute ass crack of dawn. I think it was only, as everyone ran the course and everything else, and I think we ended up 15 minutes shy of a full trance for you and Sinister. Sinister was worse, I can't remember. Okay, so that puts you at not super great. Oof. All right, 4 points of exhaustion. So you have disadvantage on ability checks. Your speed is halved. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and your hit point maximum is halved. To put it in perspective, it only goes up to 6. 5 is when your speed is reduced to 0 and you can't move a muscle, and 6 is death. So you're pretty just to put you all in like the mindset of where you might be at today. Oh no, dice tray, stay together.
Yeah. All the time.
Right? Sometimes it just gets a little.
All the time. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 is literally dead tired.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly.
All going swimmingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So how's my audio? Because I switched inputs.
It's good.
That's
Good in
very
that you sound like
rich.
Markiplier. Good. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna say spot on.
I have been called that before.
Oh, nice. There you go. Awesome.
He doesn't look pleased.
Awesome. All right. So the day. Oh, early start once again. Today everyone's given a nice one of those nice hearty breakfasts again, and you go straight out to the mess hall. This is a few hours after Tiriana. And there's a standard 2 MPs, that you walk past as you enter. You can smell the rich aroma of all the myriad meals and flavors and scents that fill the space. Can you make a perception check as you load into the mess hall this morning, please?
I don't see shit.
Oh no. Zia, what'd you get?
3.
Okay. Oh, the
I
hungry
mean, we're all at
dog.
disadvantage, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's- Well, it's not gonna matter. I'm not gonna.
Oh
I'm not gonna roll
no.
any worse than that.
Oh, Breelith, what'd you get?
Perception is 15 with disadvantage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Liazana was.
A nat 1 for a total of 6.
Oh, okay. Ashavar?
I am trying to remember how to do disadvantage in Roll20. I thought it was control, but the dice aren't changing.
Oh no.
Minus dice. Come on.
Wait, roll 20.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, D&D Beyond.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
sure. Feel free to just roll twice if you want and pick the lower if it's not doing it at the same time. I'm so sorry. I should be more knowledgeable in it.
You right click on the bonus and you say advantage or disadvantage.
Oh. Cool. Okay.
I was gonna say just click on the thing that says Beyond 20 in the top next to your name because it'll tell you to roll with or without advantage.
Oh.
5 with a 1 bonus, also 6.
Oh, okay. Hungry, and tired, and more. Yeah. Grundy, what'd you get per perception?
Let's see. With disadvantage, 17.
Nice. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Sinister. That's not. Nope. Okay. Grundy and Breelith, you notice that the 2 MPs look really tired. They're always so alert. They're well fed. They're guarding the door. They look super, super drained. I'm sorry, Breelith, you had a
15.
15, and Grundy
17.
17. Grundy, you see one of them sort of rubbing at sort of like a hickey, like a purple blotch on their neck.
Sex party.
That was
naturally the only reasonable conclusion.
MP sex party.
There's literally nothing else it could be, Breelith.
Right. When no one guards the door.
Who guards the guarded?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks, I hate it.
Fantastic. Okay, that's all. You head in. Delicious food to start off the day. Do you take sort of your usual positions and stuff? Is Zia with the averages? Grundy with the officers. Relith and Liazana still trying to sit together or no?
Liazana's gonna be super tired. She's probably gonna find the first seat she can find.
Okay. Relith?
If there's room around Liazana, she'll sit there. If not, she will find a space by, as far away from people. If not, just the first available seat.
Roll a d6, and odds are, you can sit next to Liazana. Evens, you don't.
Evens. Okay, evens.
Yeah, people are already got their food. They're full. And Ashavar, any particular way you want to approach breakfast? um, any folks you want to find or anything like that, or?
She'd probably take the first available seat, but she'd like mutter a comment as she's going by, not trying to say anything to the guards, but like sort of like this I don't know how they expect us to perform adequately with so little sleep. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Start nomming on food.
Nice. uh, food is delicious. It's warm and filling. It almost puts you back, to sleep. As breakfast wraps up, they take you to. Let me open this up, and I think I might have pinned this image, but if I didn't, it's now up on Twitch. The map of the camp. Let's see. I'm just gonna fix names super quick, and they take you out to all of the ships that are like dry dock there in that patchy dirt section. There's at least 4 different types of ship that you can spot here. And your drill instructor comes out and begins talking about the ships. And since I'm so terrible at multitasking, I'm almost done fixing names. Okay. Whew. All right, what's our friend's name here? It's not drill instructor. It's troop commander Francis Woodleaf. Yes, 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 yes. Again, around 50-year-old gentleman, human male, seems like. He stands about 5'3", but moderately built. And he comes out. Well, one thing that you might not find enough training for in the UAF outside of here is understanding the different types of ship that are out there, how to board them, where to hide, how to take them over. Today, we'll be running through a crash course on understanding the key differences between the foremost common ships you'll find out there, where to access, best places to hide, where materials and storage, food, and otherwise are typically held. So if you ever do have to board a ship discreetly or otherwise, you'll be familiar with it, whether undercover and you need to be familiar with a ship that's a common ship for the pirates. You're just sneaking aboard to get something quick from their treasure hoard, recover an asset, hostage. Try and just burn all of this here into your memory, all right? We're going to run you through the courses one after another. You'll get a basic rundown of the information for the first hour, and then you'll be put through the courses to try and board the ship and find objects that are given to you on a list. nothing to do but get to it. Assigns you all to. It starts out with just this huge group. Everyone's in the middle of these 4 ships in this dirt patchy area. Again, blazing hot sun bouncing off the sand here, back up in your eyes, super bright, annoyingly bright. The waves of heat as the morning settles was really, reinforce the overbearing humidity you're experiencing. And you're listening to a teacher drone on for an hour about the details of these ships before being given sort of what do you call it? The like a scavenger hunt list of items. um, yeah. So there are. All right, where are ships here? I don't see it in my notes. I don't want to hold us up, and it doesn't really matter which type of ships these are. They set you to work. Um, so I'm gonna have everyone sort of run down the basics of this and see if anyone gets any points or skills from this. You start out with the Carvel type ship. Um, this particular one, let me just go back a little bit in my notes here. Um, wrong note. Here it is. Yeah. Your ship is a Carvel Mach 2. So it's this first one is pretty similar to your ship, but a little smaller and doesn't have the same, housing for the engines. It's a speedy, maneuverable ship, but yours is just a little more powerful. But you're relatively familiar with this one. So I'm going to give you all advantage on these checks, which will just be a straight roll because unfortunately the
All right.
Yeah, but there are 3 items. They 3 things to do. First thing is to board the ship without in any of the 3 spots where you're least likely to be spotted. Now, for some of you, you may have already considered this in your ship, but for others that haven't, this is really good information to have for your own ship because as they're pointing out, you're like, oh shit, yeah. If someone wanted to board us, that'd be a really sneaky effing way to get up there.
So wait, you're telling us that somebody already boarded and has been on the ship and we don't know? Because that's what it sounds like.
We'll have to see. If someone wanted to. Awesome. Yeah, so we'll start off with a stealth check, I think, from everyone. Straight check. No disadvantage on this one.
No
right.
disadvantage from exhaustion.
Yeah, because you have advantage because you're familiar with a ship. It's the same as yours. We'll start with Ashavar this time.
22.
Oh.
I think I rolled a 20. I have a +2 bonus.
Ooh, sweet.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Just like a breeze up the ship without a sound. Excellent. Ashavar, give yourself your first point, and I don't know what I'm gonna call this because I know what it's related to, but piracy. We'll just call it piracy. Breathe, that's what you get.
At 12.
Okay. You make it a few steps up before man, not eating for so long, then eating. It's just it wreaks havoc on the digestive system, and you let out one of those loud snappy farts, and it just gives away your location.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grundy.
I'm sorry, but a similar thing happened to one of my other characters.
Oh, nice. It's a common thing.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. Not the smoothest of stealthy runs, but adequate enough by the teacher standard. I'm sorry, Ashmar, give yourself 2 points in piracy. Because you had a 22. Grundy, give yourself 1 point in piracy, please. Liazana?
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nimbly with stealth, you dance up the thing. And you go. You can give yourself 2 points of piracy. I'll try not to lollygag too much on this part. This is more for like cleaning up any other points you can get at the end of the the week. Zia, what'd you get?
I got a 15.
Nice, nice. Same thing. There's a few moments you're a little cautious, but you make it up without making a sound. So give yourself 1 point piracy.
Yay!
Let me see if Sinister. Oh, it went like 19-1. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sinister. Okay. All right. It's daytime. Like Sinister's done. Sinister is like, get me off of this island, and
Yeah.
might not even be trying at this point. Like, I'm just clonk clonk clonk. So you make your way to the ship, and you have your lists. You're each asked to do this one at a time, so there aren't other recruits running around the ship right now. It's just one after another. You're going up here doing this. So go ahead and make an investigation check based on the list you have to see if you can find the 3 items or how many of the 3 you can find.
So is this also normal roll?
It is. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you for
check?
asking.
What check is this, Dan?
Investigation.
Okay.
All right. Ashavar?
17.
Okay. You find, let's see, 17. You find 2 out of the 3 items. You feel like the third one, it should have been there. You feel like it's a tricky trick kind of thing for bonus points or something. But you find 2 out of the 3. In fact, most of the people coming off the ship find 1 or 2. You haven't seen anyone find all 3 yet. Yeah. So with a 17, you can give yourself 1 point, another a single point in piracy, please, in addition to the others.
So good at boarding ships.
Nice.
It's exciting.
Breathe it.
At 14.
Okay. You're able to find one of the items.
Okay.
The third one eludes you completely, and even the second one, it should be roughly here, but it's not clicking. Yeah, sorry, there aren't any points in everything. Yeah. Grundy?
Oh. I got a 19.
19. Okay. 19, you're able to find 2 out of the 3 items. Again, that third one, like if you just had a little more time, you could probably like place where it should be in this room. There's a lot of, it's crowded and it's a storage room, and you think this is the correct storage room. There's another couple. There's just so many things to look through, and it's just out of grasp. But with a 19, you can give yourself, that's 1 point of piracy. Lizana?
17.
Okay, same thing. 2 out of 3. Oof. You kind of know it's there. You give yourself 1 point. And Zia?
So the way I see it is Sia was doing great, and then went to duck behind a certain corner where it is on our ship.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of a corner, it was a dead end and just like a wall. And so it just like rolls into it full force, and then like 3 shelves collapse, and then everything falls down, and it's like a ton of vases, and they go everywhere. And yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh no, poor Zia.
Well, I guess technically an 8 because I have a +7 in this, but
okay. Yeah,
not great.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Pretty much that. Yeah, with the 7, you wouldn't find any. So,
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
It was a very cool tumble, a move around the corner until the wall was there. Awesome. All right. So you you go through this on each of the ships, and with mixed results. Um, Before this class is dismissed around lunchtime. And you're all sent back to the barracks. There's a modest meal, fairly tasty. It's very, all your food groups and everything else. Um, then after that, you're being released over to the hall, Practical Education Hall B, which is where you had your disguise classes before. So Ashavar and Liazana, you two are in the one class, and the rest of you are in the other.
Yeah.
And can everyone make a perception check with disadvantage as you're making your way over there? All right. Oh no, Zia.
5.
Oh, okay. It's tough.
Yeah,
Everyone's really.
perceiving. It's just like not my thing, Just very not doing that right now.
Oh, awesome. All right, Liazana.
Perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
7.
Okay, Grundy.
I got a 13.
I'll do a roll and check on that. Let me check with Breelith.
15.
Okay, and Ashavar.
8.
Okay, all right. Okay, if anyone with an 11 or higher, which I think was just Grundy and Breelith, you happen to catch, just timing wise, as everyone else is going by, the two are sort of towards the rear of this, and you see some activity a little to the west of that road that leads out, leads over to where the airships are docked. There are 3 airships docked. One of them is that convoy, or rather the ship that brought you all here. And you see crates being moved one at a time. Some from the command center, some from analytics, some from surveillance, just here and there in among the hubbub. And you see a number of crates stacked up over by the docks, like they've boxed a bunch of things up. Maybe currently, I'm going to say, is about a dozen down by the docks, and like 4 or 5 on the way over there as you're all passing by. So Breathe and Grundy, you'll notice that for what it's worth. Okay. That brings us back to our delightful friends. Let's see. Oh, no, too far. Oh, yeah, I don't think we're going to get ethics. Okay. Yes. Isabel Laughingsteel. Actually, let me just do a check here because I'm gonna say that. Oh, good. The other teachers in here. So Liazana and Ashvar, you're also put into Isabel Laughingsteel's class. She introduces herself, or just greets the class, has her name on the board. Liazana and Ashvar, can you each roll just a quick history check at disadvantage? I'm so sorry. Yeah, ethics. No, not yeah. Oh no, Liazana, what'd you get? It's not a super high DC.
So, but... I'm so upset. I'm dropping a natural 20.
Oh.
But then it knocked my other dice out of the way.
No.
and I had a decent roll too. So I'm sorry. History.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the DC is not quite that low, but that was a good shot. Ashavar?
Yeah. Big old 6.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yep. You two are just like, is the class done yet? There's 0. Nothing is clicking. Um,
Just carving my name into the desk with the.
beautiful. All right, so you're all given your disguise kits you've been using over the week. And again, I'll just kind of move this along. It's basically, disguise checks. So if you're proficient with that, you get to add your proficiency modifier to this roll. There's 2 rolls. One is for the, conceiving the idea of the disguise, and the other one is for the execution of crafting and applying that. So, because y'all have been in here a few times this week, um, I'm gonna give y'all advantage. So it'll be a straight roll for this.
Okay.
Can I have everyone please make I'm gonna say either an intelligence or a wisdom check.
Okay.
Straight roll. I'll let you lean on what feels better for your character.
And you said with disadvantage or with
Straight roll.
straight roll?
Mm-hmm.
Not terrible.
Okay, what'd you get, Ashvar?
20.
Oh, nice.
30 20 because +1 bonus.
That's still amazing. Okay. So the first roll is going to set the DC for the execution. So that's going to make that nice and low. That's amazing. Excellent. Remember that number though, just in case I might come back and ask it. I don't have that note up. I'm sorry. Breelith, what did you get?
21.
Okay. Okay. Same thing. Remember that number. Awesome. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Grunty?
21.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Nice. Nice. Liazana?
30 20.
Wow. Look, y'all been killing it in this class. Zia?
I got a 16.
That's still great. Okay.
Okay.
So, Isabel Laughing Steel, again, mid 30s, half elf, if she were human, mid 30s, half elves, might be a bit older. Yes, oh, that's right. She has that cool mohawk, and the bright blue eyes and stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah. She has and that cool scar across her left hand, like a slightly diagonal scar across the back of her hand. Right. So I have to say, some of you have been very consistently terrible all week. And others of you have been just excelling as the week's gone by. And she'll kind of go around and point to all the people. It's like the 5 of you. Let me do this in a stairs here. Oh, that's cocked. Not great, but not terrible. Okay. And just like 2 or 3 other people out of the class of like 30 something. And today, this hearing what you're looking to do with your disguise is fun. In today's disguise, it's back to pirates, disguising yourselves as pirates. So she's gonna go around and kind of ask each of you what your inspiration was, like what your concept is, and what your inspiration is. So, um, uh, let's see if you all can remember your names. She walks up to Cadet Collinbrook. What's your inspiration? What is it you're putting together here? Can you share with the class? They're just so fine. I'd like the whole class to kind of understand the inner workings of your mind.
Sure. Well, when I was a young furbolg, I read this story in this book where a pirate, it was a female pirate, started to, she did a bunch of pirating and had this big ship. But then she came across this island filled with all of these animals, and so she stopped pirating and stayed on the island and helped out the animals and kind of built this kind of like structure for them to stay safe and dry from the rain and the cold, and just kind of stayed on the island while the rest of her crew just kind of went off pirating. Um, Eventually, the animals ate her, but
Oh,
it was a good story. But yeah,
that's
that's
marvelous.
so Pirate Elizabeth. That's who I'm using as my inspiration.
Well, it sounds like a very piratey pirate turned
Yes.
farmer.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, and then turned animal meat.
Right. Right. Then dinner. Ah,
Yes.
all right. Well, it looks like thankfully you left out the dinner aspects in your design work up here, but I can see where there's some subtle pirate mixed with humble farming design here. And that's it's the subtleties, people. It's the subtleties that help you blend in.
I embroidered some feathers right
That's
here.
quite fine, David. Yes. So
Okay.
what you're looking for is to keep uh keep it believable. You don't want to come in like a pirate with a giant tricorn hat and a big swashbuckling blade and the whole nine. Of course, you probably all think of boots.
You can definitely visibly see Zia dejected because that's literally exactly what she.
Amazing. Oh no. Scribble, yeah. Awesome. Right. And Cadet Mornhell. That's Ashavar. Sorry, because I don't know if I got to say your name to you. Tell you your name. What is it you're going for here with this design?
Oh well, when I was living on Atmos Isles, I had a one night stand with a pirate, and she was really cute. And her disguise kind of looks like sort of a head scarf, um, skimpy outfit, large boots and daggers, basically with a big old gold necklace. Kind of like Isabel from Dragon Age 2, basically.
Oh, okay. Well, wonderful.
Yeah, those memories, that face is stuck with me. So yeah, it seemed like the easiest thing.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mhm.
And this people drawing from real life inspiration. It's one of the best things you can do. These are actual people you've seen in this role. Pull from that. Remember it. Start examining people. You never know when their particular look come in handy. And she kind of taps a drawing. I've had a few days with there was a person that was a cross between a pirate and an angel. Uh, I just rewatched Marvel.
Oh.
That's what they called Thor when his hair was cut. And they picked
Mm-hmm.
him. He's like if a pirate and an angel had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Stop stroking his arms.
Yeah.
um, right. Well, Cadet Chaucer, was it? You haven't been in my class yet, but this is incredible work. What's is your design here?
Oh, well, I've kind of been all over the place. Growing up, I say growing up, like ever since I've been on my own. So I've kind of seen everybody pretty much. I've come across pirates in my travels. So it's going to be I would say pretty simple, kind of like a sleeveless shirt, kind of like hers, except maybe not so colorful. And she's got like a shoulder strap that it'll have her like daggers and stuff, and like some leggings that go like below the knee, and she's pretty fitted out in weapons and equipment with it. So, but it's pretty simple.
This, which will hold up your design as well. Relying on simplicity is also very keen. It's easy to get wrapped up in things and make a lot of exaggerated extras, but keeping it simple with just a few well-placed flares, that's the way to go. Corporal Darkdraft, what is it you have here?
Well, my mother used to read me stories of this one pirate. He could change his appearance depending on the port, which was probably why he was able to have so many mistresses. But it was simple, moving an eye patch from one eye to the other, adding a fake scar, changing, flipping around his bandanas. And I figured I could do something similar. I can just be any ordinary orc.
This is fine, especially given your stature and unique features. Versatility is the lesson to be learned here. Applying aspects that can be changed. Move from a headband down to an ascot. Things pulled around in case you're ready to flee and need a quick change. Blend in. Proud. Keen Seeker, and she'll go over to poor Sinister. Okay. Cadet Tomila. I forgot your name.
It's Jomala.
Oh, Jomala. My
That's
apologies.
okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Please.
And still like changing a little bit last minute. Just I try to make it look different.
It's awesome. Yeah. Oh, and what? How? Tell us about your design.
Yeah. So there was a book, and there was a pirate, and their name was Elizabeth, and then they were a pirate, and then they were a farmer, and then they were eaten, and yeah, it was a whole like thing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's simplicity, yeah. Just really.
Well, it's a fine
like
design.
She's almost in tears. It's just like I didn't know how to do anything.
It's a fine design. It's a fine. It's beautiful. Excellent work. Apparently, this is one of the things to be wary of. Drawing your inspiration from a apparently well-known person can lead to some overlap. So just always try and think outside of the box, as they say, with colors and patterns, but you can stay true to your inspiration. But fine work. Good at.
You'll see Brie at the crossroom going.
All right, now to make this reality and apply it. That's what we're doing for the rest of the class. I'm giving you extra time today. It's an hour and a half. Take your time. Do the work that you can, because sometimes you have the time to do it right. And when you do, don't rush it. I know we're always teaching, rushing, doing things on the fly. But it should not be a way that if you have the time, take the time. Get on with it. And can you each roll? This is just going to be a dexterity check. But again, for Ashavar, who I think has proficiency in disguise kit, you can add your proficiency bonus, whatever that is currently, in Sinister. Okay. What Sinister's thing? And again, straight roll. No disadvantage because you've been doing this all week. So,
what was this, Dan?
Dexterity
the roll.
check.
Dexterity. Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's start with Grundy.
a 4.
A 4 in total? Okay. So the DC was pretty low, but unfortunately that's, it just falls a little bit shy. A little bit shy. There's just a few places where, you know, something doesn't quite fit right, or you've attached a slight prosthetic nose, a little bit of this, a little that, and it's just you can see the seam a little too much. Okay. Ashavar?
16.
Okay. Yeah, and with your initial check, um, you kill it. It comes out, looks amazing. You can give yourself, let's see, what's DC with that? So, 2 points in disguise. I think I wrote one down for you the other day, but I'll look at that and let you know how many from the other day. Okay, Liazana?
My dice start knocking each other out of the way. I actually roll pretty decent.
Oh,
Because I
no.
rolled another natural 20.
Oh.
So I got a 23 total.
Okay. Okay. And with your initial one, that's 1, 2, 3. So you can take 3 points in disguise. As it's just you took the time. Expertly done. Expertly done. Breelith?
A natural 20 with no pluses.
Woo! Okay, you can also add 3 points
Ooh.
between your DC and the number you got. Yep, you hit 3 points. All right. Same thing. You know what? You really embody that pirate that got eaten. Zia?
I got a 19.
Ooh.
Okay. You can give yourself 2 points in the sky.
I copied Breelith, but just slightly not as well.
Nice. All right. Lily Laughing Steel again. We'll kind of go around and give kudos to everyone that did well. And Brenda, she's gonna take you, so during your thing, not take you aside, but just take a few like 10 minutes to kind of try and cover some extra basics for how to manage around your unique features. And strongly advise that you pick up a custom kit if you ever want to pursue this type of work.
Okay.
Well, that's Grundy.
Oh, Grundy. Oh, okay.
To pick up a custom kit that you can build out yourself to work a little better. All right. Lily shares that. Wait, was this Lily? This is. Hi, Lily. Lily looked over like, I what? Isabel. Nice.
Not even close.
Well, Isabel's
not even close.
Has the same last name as Lily Laughing Steel that some of you remember from Havos, with the same accent and same race, stuff like that. But without a mohawk. You've all done remarkably well in this class. This will be the last class for the week, as far as our class goes. I have to say, many of you will be fairly forgettable, but there's a few of you that I think will stand out. For the top 10 cadets, top 10 students in class, you'll get to keep the custom disguise kit that we've built out here. And she's, let's see. Let's see how the others did there. All right, I don't know if Sinister's other things. All right, and geez, yeah. And let me go around and ask, Zia, do you know how many points in total you have in disguise?
It's between 3 different documents. So give me
okay.
one second.
Take your time. I'll go around and check.
There's a flare. Not good
I
enough.
know. You're right. I am underperforming.
Breathless, while she's looking, how many do you have?
7.
7. Okay, Lizdana.
5 in disguise.
Okay. Ashavar in disguise. Oh, you don't know because you were in here. I'm so sorry. Let me look at that because I also have it. Mm-hmm.
You told me I got 1 point of disguise.
Oh, I did. Okay.
So
Good.
now I have 3.
3. Okay, thank you. And Grundy?
I have 2 points in piracy.
Okay, nice. Do you have any in
And that's it.
disguise? Okay. Oh, poor Grundy. So,
I have
mhm.
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Average. Very average.
amazing. Okay. So, Breelith, Liazana, Ashavar, Sinister. Actually, Zia, hang on a second, because you might have squeaked in. You
Oh
might
no,
be
but if
number
I
10.
stand out, if she ever sees me again, I don't know if I want to be. If I stood out, didn't I fail the class? Because like the whole point is to like be disguised, right?
You're perfectly average.
Like
That's amazing.
between a rock and a hard place here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at the other people, the cadets, and
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not.
yeah, nice.
Whatever
Yeah.
happens, happens. I've made peace with it.
You do, yeah. You're in 10th. You're 10th in the class.
Yes.
So you
10th.
also get. So I'm sorry, Grundy. It's everyone but Grundy gets yeah.
I mean, Grundy, you needed a custom one anyway, so like.
Yeah, disguise kit?
You get a disguise kit. Now, Ashvar, you may already have one. But with your 3 points, let's see. I'm gonna get back to you, Ashvar, because I have to check something because since you already have there's a different rating for get expertise. All right, Liazana, you had how many again in total? Was it 5 points?
Yeah, 5 disguise points.
Okay, you have expertise, not expertise, proficiency now in disguise kit, and you have a disguise kit.
Yes.
Breelith,
Awesome.
you had how many points again?
7.
7.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Breelith, you hit the mark for expertise.
I didn't really get in disguise this entire time we've been here.
Wow. You now have expertise in disguise kit.
Wow, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed?
Not me. Not after Brian.
This is a character arc here. This is a full character arc. Congrats. Like, honestly.
I even sniffed out. I even rolled well and sniffed out the teacher when at the beginning of the class.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Reela's hitting her stride.
Nice. Oh, Lily redeemed hydrate.
Yep.
He's teasing us. Zia, you get what do you call it? Oh my gosh, now
Average.
Proficiency.
Sorry.
Proficiency. Thank you.
Proficiency
in disguise kits. Ashvar, you had 3 on top of already knowing the thing. Oh man, you are super close to breaking into expertise. If you spend a little time studying this outside of this class, if you want to, you'll be able to gain expertise in disguise kits.
Whoa.
Oh, hang on a second. That's what I was going to look up. Your background. Are you okay saying your background? If not, I will look it up.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a custom background called Fake Psychic.
Right.
Which you've created this, which I use a combination of charlatan and criminal, or no, charlatan and entertainer.
Okay. Oh, right. I don't have you in the campaign. Okay, I'll get you that link after. So right, with the charlatan background, you have a 1 point less requirement, so you exactly meet expertise for disguise. Disguise kits. All right, one of these classes is paid off. We'll see what the other ones do. All right. Well, gosh, I keep wanting to say Lily, but it's Isabel Laughing Steel. Applauds. The scar in the back of her hand shines a little bit in the brightest light in this room. I want you all to take a look at one another, applaud one another. Perhaps one day you'll be standing across from one another and not recognize the person. Well done, everyone. Well done. Most of you.
Thank you.
All right, class is dismissed. Please make your way to the back to your barracks. Feel free to take a bit of a nap. You have about an hour or so, I believe, until until you have a bit of a rally of sorts to get a little bit of shut eye if you can.
Thank you.
Farewell out there. This is class. On your way back to the barracks, can I have everyone do a perception check at disadvantage once again?
Oh.
Was smarter about my rolls this time.
Ooh, okay, nice. Let's see, Zia.
I rolled a 1 and another 1.
No! Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I dropped the 1 in favor of the other 1.
At least it wasn't. Didn't you get like a 1, and a 1 once?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
that time I got 3 1s in a row. That was just I
That
can't
was
explain
horrible
that.
luck.
that's
I can't explain that. Like,
just that's when we give up. Yeah, we.
it was aliens. It was aliens, obviously. Like that's
Yes.
what it was.
Awesome. Breathe.
I rolled and then I was like, I'm just gonna use all my luckies. And I remembered, oh yeah, I have to have a long rest in order to recover my lucky stuff. So a 7 it is.
7. Okay. All right. Liaisana.
Sorry, perception.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 23.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
So instead of rolling both of them at the same time,
Uh-huh.
I rolled them one at a time so they wouldn't knock each other out of the way.
Nice. Awesome. I'm gonna get back to you then. That's great. Ashnabar?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I clicked and the dice went away.
No problem.
I got a 4.
Oh, okay. And Grundy?
Got a 3.
Oh, okay.
So tired.
Average.
Yeah.
With our powers combined, we will have
A
less
6.
than a 10.
No.
Oh, that's
If you
amazing.
combine mine, Ashavar's, and Grundy's.
Powers unite. All right. So, sorry, Breelith, you had what was it again? It was a high number, right?
Oh no, it wasn't. It was a 7.
It was a 7. It was just Liaisana then with the 23.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Liaisana. This time you kind of notice these crates. So they're not just like marching them by everyone. It's just you happen to catch a couple as like 4 people carrying a very large wooden crate out of the logistics, not logistics building. What's it called? Let me bring up the map. Surveillance building. Yeah. And you look over down at the port, which you can kind of see in the distance. It's not a huge island, and you see maybe like 24 crates down there now, completely unmarked. Shipping crates, but typically, you've all been through enough ports where they always have like labels and stuff where they're coming from, where they're going, and so on and so forth. No labels or anything, and a rather large one's being hefted. And there's two people, one on either side, sort of spotting these four people like it's relatively important. Bringing it down to the docks in that direction.
Do I happen to be walking next to somebody from the, us?
If you want to, yeah.
I would assume Grundy, like, you would be in the group, right? Like walking with us. Okay. She's going to like, not without like trying to like make a scene or anything. She's going to try to look for Grundy and be like try to motion to you. Like trying to get your attention to if you're not walking next to her, like to come closer. Hey, so I guess they wouldn't have told you what they're loading. You wouldn't know anything about that. Do you know that they're
Just
loading
shaking
the
my
ships?
head very imperceptibly.
It looks like they're loading some pretty serious stuff, dude. Because they've got a lot of guards over there.
That could mean
And she's gonna try to like stealthily like point out the specific crate that she saw, if it's still like there.
They're the four people carrying it and the two people kind of guiding it.
It's like, and how big is it's bigger than me for sure?
Yeah, it's probably 8 feet by 8 foot cubed. As you all pile into the barracks, you'll even see them. So they have to walk by the barracks, and it's sort of on like a stretcher kind of thing almost. It's not pliable; it's like wooden, with a pallet with arms that you can carry as they're bringing it by.
I'm guessing nothing written on the side. Probably just the logo of the.
Not even a logo, just a
plain box. That would suggest they don't want anybody to know what's in those things. So it could be anything from creatures to materials to weapons.
Can Liaison look around to see if she spots Tyrion anywhere?
Yeah. I won't make you roll. You look around and since you sent her to the barracks to go get food, you haven't seen her or heard from her. But if you two are like aware, now that you're aware of this crate and you're talking to each other about it, if you want to listen as they go by, you're welcome to make a fresh perception check.
I would assume a disadvantage still.
Disadvantage.
Oh, that was shitty.
What'd you get, Liaison?
Wait. Okay. That's actually just a 9, so I doubt.
Okay.
I don't know if I hear anything.
Grundy?
Yeah, I'm straining, but with a 4, I can't hear it.
Yeah. You hear one of them like, oh, and you probably hear another one shout like really aggressively, careful. Careful. Carry on.
Can we tell who says that?
Just one of the spotters.
Their rank? Just one of the spotters?
Not with the... you got a 9. Yeah, with a 9, because these just an 8. It's one of the surveillance officers at the same rank as the one that's been questioning Grundy. That is a rank of, I mean, there's a couple, like two or three ranks above Grundy, I believe. Sergeant first class.
Okay. Man, that's got to be like she's trying to like keep her voice down. Like that's got to be important. That's got to be something serious. Do you think that's the technology that we're after?
If it is, that kind of puts our timeline askew because if they're going to be shipping that out soon, I mean, we could just hope that it takes a lot longer than, the day to offload things. And if we can distract them with our plan, is there a way to get in touch with the others to get their input on it?
Yeah. Probably when we get back to the barracks, I'll fill them in.
Okay. Do that weird thing that felt really weird, by the way, the mind thing you guys were doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you for including me.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, better scoot along before they suspect anything. Their spies here are really good. I still don't know how they're doing it, but
I might have someone looking into it.
You take a second look at this crate. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Please go ahead.
Well, best not let me know, just in case I get questioned again.
Right. Okay.
Carry on.
Or, sorry. She does this salute.
Yeah, I went. Carry on, cadet.
Nope, we're doing AOT.
Yep. Only anime salutes here. You take a second look. You kind of look back out, almost lazily, because what are you going to see at this point on the crate? Except atop the crate, sitting crisscross applesauce, is Tiriana. She's eating an apple. Bobbing along.
Okay, so this is just Death Note at this point, right?
She's a Shinigami, yeah. Here, have a notebook.
So Leozana like spots her and she's just gonna get like super wide-eyed.
Nice.
Like and like try to stare like directly at Tiriana so that she knows like I see you. What is in that crate? Like trying to like say like what is in that crate?
So she's very aware of you. So she turns her head, waves back, points to the apple like you. You try and anything else, or you just
she's not gonna like break or anything because she doesn't want to like draw any suspicions. She's just gonna go like straight back to the barracks or wherever people are going.
I figure you're in the barracks at this point because you see them walking by the windows, so we kind of see her through the window, like.
Yeah, she's gonna stay put.
Okay.
Because she doesn't want to like draw any suspicion.
Gotcha. Okay. Then the box continues on to over towards the ship with Tiriana atop.
So she'll do mental link to Relith. Just Relith. Hey.
Oh, sorry, you're using your mental link and not the Ashavar one. Kieran, sorry. Just wanted to clarify.
Way to be subtle. Yeah.
She's gonna like look around for you.
Is Breelith there at the barracks too, Dan?
Oh yeah, yep, yeah. I figure you're all into the barracks. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Brila's probably like trying to take a nap, so she'll like pop an eye open.
So she's gonna look for you, and who all does Liaison see? Just like everybody's in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mysterious' sleep mask on.
Of
Took
course.
someone else's pillow to fluff up, like double pillow.
It was Zia's
She's-
pillow.
Oh no! That's awesome.
She's going to like of course look around for you, Breelith, and just like try to like casually walk over to you. Like she was like mental linking to see like where you were or if you're awake or something like that. So she's gonna walk over to you like we need to talk.
Are there people standing guard at the door, Dan?
There are 2 MPs, but they are outside, not inside, and the doors are shut.
Mental link. Sure. Where?
You stay there.
Sure. Just Brila's will like sit still.
And she's gonna go find Ashravar.
I'm gonna ask you to quickly roll a D100, both Liazana and Brila's.
Yay!
Yay!
Possible death.
The 48. 48
Ooh, okay.
for Brila.
And Liazana.
24.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so you head over Liazana to Ashvar.
Super subtle.
Or it would be completely conked out. It might take a little bit to wake her up, but she eventually wake up.
Yeah, she's gonna like try to like nudge you. And she'll like try to keep nudging you.
Yeah. One of the harder ones, and she kind of like jerks awake, like, huh?
And she's going to whisper to you, we need to talk.
Okay.
All of us.
Gotcha. I can only link with one person at a time though. So
Right. Right. Lupin, Breelith.
I'll, do my creepy Kalashtar mind link thing and be like, hey, Breelith, it's me. And the like voice in your head would sound really tired.
Brila's gonna try like not. She's gonna like just glance at you really quick and like then not look at you like intentionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the same time, she would be activating her, two-way conversation thing. So, oh yeah, you can talk to me too, without verbalizing. You can send me your thoughts. It's fine. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
You get a sudden like there's like rabbits and animals in her thoughts and Carmine, Liazana back at some kind of a huge house full of a bunch of different age furbolgs, and then okay.
Liazana's with me. I think I've got to relay some things to you. Stand by. Only one at a time. Sorry.
Right. And very important crate is I'm not sure what it is, but it could be the technology, possibly. They're about to ship it out.
Oh, that's gonna put a wrinkle in things. I'll relay that information to Breelith.
We also have a problem. There's a certain vampire here. And she doesn't like say the name, but she's hoping that Breelith might remember that Tiriana's a vampire.
Well, I'm basically acting as a conduit between
Gotcha.
Liaison and Breelith.
Okay, so you just relayed that to Breelith.
Yep.
Ashafar. Okay. That's not good.
She might be helping us. I don't know. She's kind of a wild card.
Ashfar, could you ask Liasana what she thinks we should do?
Ashafar will ask, will whisper that to, Liasana.
Like a fight? Can you please ask Liasana?
Oh man.
And she'll also say, I could make it look like one of the buildings is on fire if we need to delay the ship going out. And then I could, make it look like another building is on fire a little bit later.
Do you think you can make it look like the crate's on fire? Or is that too far away?
Might be too far away. Let me check this.
I would assume it's pretty far, like, away at this point.
Maybe like 140 feet. And not super duper far, but fairly far. The dock only being about 200 feet away.
Oh, gotcha.
What are we talking about? Tiriana hanging down from the ceiling. Like a few feet up from the top bunk, but like upside down.
Depending on how perceptive Ashafar is, she might have seen her like you might have seen Liaison like jolt a little bit.
Perception is not her strong suit.
Hiya.
What are you doing here?
I'll have a breakfast. And they were very tasty. And just walking around a bit, and I don't know, didn't feel ready to head back home just yet. Look at all sorts of stuff there. There's so many busy people. Ooh. Doesn't smell like feet, the other building.
Yeah.
I waved. Did you see me?
Yes, I saw you.
Oh, good. So,
What's in the crate?
the crate that I was on.
Yes.
Oh, so much talk about these crates. Huh. Hmm? Takes another bite of her apple. It's almost gone. What was in that crate? Oh, I'm not sure. Do you want me to go take a
Is there any chance you could?
take a look around? There's supposed to be something really important in one of them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see if I can go take a look. I'll be back.
Thank you.
And just kind of like pivoting on her feet without walking, just up through the ceiling and out of sight. She's like up on the top of the building.
And she just kind of like lightly shakes her head.
Liazana just like looking up for a little bit.
Meanwhile, Breelith's like trying to wave down Ashavar, like as subtly, as unsubtly as possible.
Yes. She would mind like to real.
What did she say anything? What should we do? Did you ask?
Liaison asked about what was going on around here, and I know the name Tiriana Van Sutcliffe, so I would recognize her, right? Or would I?
Oh, if she said the name, yeah, because of that whole town and everything that went on, you know the name.
Yeah. Would I recognize?
I don't know if I said. I don't know if I
person?
said her name though.
She just said, yeah, Liazana just said vampires so far, but you wouldn't recognize her form because she's rarely seen.
Okay. Liaison asked the creepy can move through ceilings. That's a nice trick. Wish I could do that. What was going on around the crates, and apparently there's a lot of talk about them. And she went to go look at the big old crate that Liaison had spotted earlier.
Tiriana did?
Liaison.
I mean, Tiriana went to go and look at the crate.
Is that who that person's called?
Yeah, because Liaison is only
Yes.
said vampire breather. That would be from breather.
I thought. Oh, right. Okay, so she would say the vampire. So the vampire. So. Yeah, well, I would say Breelith would probably say Tiriana.
Does Ashfar say Tiriana to Liazana when she's relaying that?
No, she doesn't know what Tiriana looks like. So just say the vampire. Or well, she said the creepy phase through ceilings lady.
Whenever you were relaying back what Breelith said.
I'm confused. I thought we backtracked because
Sorry.
Yeah, no.
looks like
So like, okay, so like you relayed from me to Breelith about the vampire. Whenever Breelith responded and said Tiriana, do you say the name Tiriana to me?
Oh, Breelith also undid saying Tiriana and changed it to vampire.
No, because I think Liazana told Breelith that Tiriana was a vampire.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
long time ago.
So yeah, so Breelith in her unwisdom would definitely, in transferring like, oh, the vampire, meaning probably Tiriana, would definitely say Tiriana when she was. No, so Tiriana went to go and look at the crates.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Okay, and I relay.
Okay. Yeah. So she randomly showed up last night. And I asked her if she could help us.
Okay. You and Liasana trust her.
Honestly, she's our best shot right now of uh figuring out what's there because they can't see her. They can't hear her. She's our best shot at getting an eye on what they're so secretive about.
I should better tell Liasana that I trust her and whatever she decides to do. Or whatever she decides to tell Tyriana to do. So
Will
thank you,
do.
Ishbar. And if she needs my help with anything, to just wink twice.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll get that to
At me.
right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Waiting
Ishbar.
outside the window. Right, like up against the windows, Tyriana.
Yeah.
Just walks through. Nice. Yeah.
Hi.
Awesome. He steps in. Oh, hello. Turns over to Liasana. So, I can be seen and heard over there, so I have to be careful. They have something where I can't stay invisible over there. But I heard
You
them.
okay?
Oh, I didn't get too close. I just felt it happening and stayed back. Mm, which makes sense if there's something important. They were talking about moving some important device or to Atmos for study and replication. Uh,
That's it.
oh,
I think that's the device.
well, I've solved all your problems. Good.
We still don't know what it is though.
Well,
It's their surveillance thingy. It's their surveillance device.
exciting. Well, let me know when you find out. Take care. Oof. She
Oh,
disappears.
Can we go back to Atmos and is there like a UAF like official office that we could possibly sneak into?
There are a number of would recall a number of like UAF places. They in fact have a research and development ward there. It's where it's coupled with the shipyard, and it's where they're putting together their new flagship that's due to be launched within the next few days. The door swings open. It is once again your troop commander. Oh, all right, all right. We've got some fun stuff to get done today. I'm sure y'all are just itching to get back to learning and doing some work. But it's important to stay on top of hydration and bathroom usage. So, as I choke, I want all of you to go take care of your business before we continue on. Oh my goodness. And with that, with that, we'll take our bio break. For anyone that doesn't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. Our audio will be live, so you can chat with us if you want. We'll have our BRB screen up. And catch y'all in about 10 minutes, hopefully. Easy. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I feel like I fucked up there for a couple minutes.
Oh no. Oh, water. No.
Bundy, be right back.
Nice.
I shall also be right back.
Oh, excellent. All right.
I'll be back.
I love it. Okay, let's see. I need a snack. Get more water. Choke more. Oh. Oh. You okay? Oh.
Mana, mana.
Thank you. All right. There, the background filler thing was cutting out like the lower side patches of your chair, and it just looked so much like gosh, what is it like oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name of this anime? Anyway, like an anime throne. Because it was like really narrow, but like a cross almost at the top. It just had a very anime vibe. I can't think of that
That's
anime.
funny.
Got some cookie dough ice cream. Out.
Nice.
It's
Good
good.
stuff.
Dead in it.
Just gonna restart my camera because I don't know if you can see the squiggly lines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a ghost.
So you'll be able to like rearrange again, Rin.
You're good.
Sit down.
How does that even happen? I don't even know.
Right? Yeah.
I've
What
been
is this really cool?
because to get rid of my camera without me like exiting, like stopping my camera, I actually switched camera inputs.
Gotcha. Oh, are you using like OBS or something?
Using Snapcam.
Gotcha.
I finally decided to reinstall it.
Nice.
Right now, let's switch back to you. Wow, why is it doing that?
Sewer deep. Is it the popping you're hearing with the audio? Are you fiber? Or is it he's not here. He's not here.
Yeah, I
Shut up,
am.
Dan. Oh, she's here. She's a ghost.
I'm a
Just
ghost.
kidding.
Yeah, I'm here. No, because I was talking to Zen about it yesterday when I was streaming. I was like, yeah, sorry, because it's actually going through the stream.
Really?
So, and I tried changing headphones. It was still there. I've tried unplugging these from like all the different connections and plugging it back in, and it's still there.
Yes. You'd probably have to get like a little PCI audio card or something like that, some cheap thing to test after anything else. You know, to find out if it's a motherboard or not. Audio. Okay. I'm going to remove the BRB screen. Just kidding. That's the opposite of me. Because I'm a ham. Okay. Back over here. Beautiful friends. Kidding. Where were we?
Dan.
Yeah.
When are we doing the giveaway?
I was leaning towards the end of the stream.
Okay. All right.
I kind of wanted, kind of hoping to get it. You know, sometimes we get raids towards the end.
Okay, that's fine. I was just making sure that you didn't forget.
Yeah, stick around, folks. It'll be worth it. So, for those that are here, maybe waiting for the giveaway, we're going to do it at the end of the stream. And anyone that is watching, period, and this goes for players too here, you're welcome to enter. If you win, you'll win. For viewers, it is a painted mini of one of the characters in the campaign. Of course, it's very versatile because you can put it in your own game as Pirate A, Pirate B. um, if you are a Twitch subscriber, there's a separate raffle for you in which you can win a custom mini of your design in Hero Forge. You design it, I print it and paint it, send it to you. And if you are a patron on Patreon, there's yet another raffle. Now, patrons and Twitch subscribers can also roll in the overall viewer one, but patrons and Twitch subscribers, if you're subscribed to both, thank you, but they'll be separate. Those two will be separate. For patron supporters, because that's the optimal way to go. You'll get not only a custom mini, but so many times things are one of these cool potion bottles. It won't have the cool things inside. You get to decide what you want to fill it with. Food coloring and water or whatever you want. One of these cool potion bottles, as well as a custom mini.
It's fine.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't look that yellow.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a talk about underhydration. But it is your life, and it'll be your bottle, so do you. We'll be doing that at the end of the stream. Yeah.
Speaking of not getting enough hydration.
Oh, nice, Steph, nice. I learned to tame my hydration. So Lily and Cookie and Bear and Steph were doing hydrate the other day during one of our co-op Stardew streams.
I didn't do a hydrate that day.
Okay.
No, that was totally like Cookie and Lil and Bear. You sometimes.
I did Bear. Throw at the end. I had to throw it in so I could feel like I was part of that team. But I was hitting it like I usually do, and I had to pee so many times during that stream. I learned to cut back, hydrate a little, in case anyone gets a heavy hand with the redeeming hydrate.
Well, see, that's why I kind of warned you about that viewer Except, because he's a regular at my stream, and
oh, nice.
Not only does he overhydrate you, I was sick for 3 days because of that.
Oh no!
He also, if you play Genshin Impact with him, he will give you carpal tunnel syndrome. That's how I found out.
Nice. Nice.
Amazing. All right, so we're gonna return. Some things are shifting, of course. Seemingly, some very important stuff is getting shipped in at least one of these crates, if not all of them. But this item they're talking about is, I mean, among one of these 30, there are now, 30 some crates out there on this ship. Questions that might be in the air. When is that ship departing? And what are we going to do? Kind of throws things up in the air? Maybe a little bit. So you have probably a good 30 minutes left. Oh no, I'm sorry. Right, the guy came and called you out. But I meant to give you like 30 minutes in case you want, so you have some time to talk and plan or anything else if you want to try to through Ashavar. And then we'll switch back. We'll advance forward in time to your troop commander arriving. So go ahead. You got about half an hour, we'll say, in case there's anything you want to try and sort out. Now that maybe the plan needs to change, up to you all.
And you said the guards are outside. Is there anyone else in the room with us, Dan, or is it just our group?
Like everybody.
Okay, all
right. Liazana, you're the one with that info that you got from Tiriana. In case you want to share or figure anything.
Right. Well, I think she already. Oh no, she hasn't yet. She's gonna relay that to Ashavar and Raylith. I'm assuming we're still in a mental link.
Well, you have to talk to me.
Right.
I mental link with Raylith.
Right. So she would at least relay what Tiriana said about, like, you know, even she can't get too close because she starts becoming visible even as a vampire. But of course, you know, she'll say that they're, you know, whatever it is, they're loading it onto the ship. And like, yeah, I'm almost positive that might be the technology, but now I'm wondering like if it's the only one.
And please feel free to have an open conversation, just so I don't, we don't put Ashavar like in the middle.
You said there's other people in the room with us, right?
Yeah, this is mental link, but Ashavar can do like one person at a time. But just to keep things so that Ashavar doesn't have to roleplay each thing, just feel free to talk to one another with the understanding that Ashavar is relaying it all.
Okay. What? So would the technology be what's making her visible?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That's what we want, right? The technology.
I thought that's what we were after.
Sure. I'm just making sure.
It's just unfortunately she couldn't. Sorry, go ahead.
He's just going to clarify. He's going to add technically just answers. What we're after, what it is that's giving away those information. Although I'm sure we could get ourselves in extra good with the pirates if we got it.
Do we want to help them get the special technology, though? I mean, it's one thing to give them, hey, it's here, but it's another thing to be like, hey, it's here, and also we have some. We brought it to you. We don't really know.
She couldn't get close enough to identify it, of course. But we know where they're taking it. They're taking it to Atmos. She knows that much. Now, where on Atmos, I have no idea, and I don't know if she figured out which ship it's being loaded onto. But it's going to Atmos.
I will both speak to Liazana and whisper and telepathically tell Raylan. There's a UAF. I lived a long time in Atmos, and there's a UAF research and development office there. I say we try to break into it. That would be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. You're a little. Not really an Atmos now, though.
But they can't really. It's gonna be so hard to even get. To even get to it.
Well,
I don't
I
know.
mean, to get to what, Lisa?
To the well, I'm just kind of assuming at this point that the crate is the technology.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I saw.
I think we're all just assuming because why else would they have 10 million of their guards guarding it?
And talking a lot about it.
Yeah.
Is anyone
Another.
on the Atmos? Like that's where they spent more than a few years.
Where I used to live.
Description.
Yeah, me.
Okay. All right, Ashmar. Relis, did you spend any time there or some?
I'm trying to think of where she was raised. Now is Atmos House the one is that the twin or is that the other?
The one that has all the different wards. The religious ward.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
Okay. So Ashvar, you would know. You would know the that whole ward is all UAF, and that would be far exceedingly more difficult than like here. If you were looking to get technology away from the UAF.
Maybe one of us could, with our disguise skills, maybe we could find a way. We find a way to get one of their costumes, one of their uniforms, and then we could dress up in the uniform and pretend that we're a UAF cadet and find out more information.
But are we currently cadets?
Well, I mean, one of the officers, I guess, the people, the guard. We could find one of their uniforms, maybe, I don't know, knock one out and then drag him into somewhere and like take off his uniform. And then one of us could wear the uniform and go and be in disguise. I don't know. I mean, so we need to find out for certain that this is the technology rather than have an assumption, rather than guess.
I mean, I don't think we can. The closest clue that we have right now is whenever Tiriana got within, just like even a few feet of it, she was becoming visible.
Did she say how many guards were around?
Sorry, Dan, did she say how many guards there were? No, but I would assume, I mean, with all the guards that were carrying it and spotting it and all the guards at the dock, I'm sure there's a lot.
Well, I know I saw 12 boxes by the docks. Either yesterday or earlier today.
It's earlier today.
And so that's all 12 there. And then I noticed 4 to 5, like as we were walking, kind of like being carried. So, I mean, we know there are at least like probably close to 20 boxes.
Well, this one was like huge. Were all the boxes huge?
Were they huge boxes, Dan?
Varied sizes, and you all know you can look out the window at the end of the barracks and see the port ships, crates.
Oh, okay.
If you want it.
They were a pretty good size.
Can we mental link Zia real quick and ask Zia to look out the window and tell us what all she sees at the dock?
I'll be like, hey, Zia, wake up.
Yeah?
This is your conscience. No, it's not. It's Ashford.
I mean, yeah, and of course she'll kind of look at Bo and be like,
Could you look out the window at the port and very subtly, and tell me what, or beam back to me what you see.
Okay. So Zia obviously is extremely tired and is gonna roll out of bed. Where's the closest window, Dan? How close am I to a window?
Let's say you're down near the window where you need to be, like 10 feet or something like that.
So I'm gonna walk to my window and look out.
Yeah.
And what's the phase of the moon? What do we got going?
You can it really isn't a check for this because it's all
Are there
easy
multiple
to see.
moons? I don't actually remember.
There are. Yeah, there's 2 moons. Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 moons. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you're looking, maybe 200 feet off in the distance. It's all sort of open green, and then the docks. There's 3 ships stationed there, all rather small, like the one that you came in on.
Okay.
And the one that you came in on is being loaded up with a number of crates. You see between the crates on the dock and the crates on the ship, around 30 or so.
Okay. We got 30 crates. Around 30 crates. Okay.
You actually see the dock workers seem to be coming back. They're on lunch. You can see some of them have little bags of lunch. Others are like heading back into camp here to go.
Okay. So I'll be like, okay. 2 moons, 3 smaller ships. One has crates coming on. 30-ish crates. Dock workers are eating lunch. It looks really good.
I will relay that to
Okay.
About 20 minutes left of break.
I wonder if I could disguise myself as a box.
Disguise all of us as boxes.
I mean, I'm pretty hefty. I could just, if y'all would just build a box around me and put on it a sticker that says UAF special delivery.
Well, we could use our newly found get on ship undetected skills and just steal the ship once all the crates are loaded.
That was what I suggested. Dress up as guards and well, no. Well, that was as far as the similarities go. But Lisanna, what do you think we should do?
I think disguising at this point might be our best shot. But they were also loading it onto the ship that we came in on. Do you think we're leaving on the same ship?
If they allow us to leave at all.
Don't say things like that. It hurts my soul.
So, should we sneak out at night and steal the ship?
Okay, they still have a hold of that sending stone, right? That sending stone was for who?
Titania, says dear.
Titania.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would Titania have access or could get access to the sending stone to the pirates?
Oh, Ashavar, I meant to ask because I forgot. I couldn't look it up in your character. Do you have sending the spell?
I don't think I do.
Okay.
Nope, doesn't look like it. A lot of ice damage going on here.
Nice. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry. Oh, Sinister is like, I don't know. I don't think I could get that stone back. They tucking it away for. I'm gonna get it back tomorrow. But I don't know. I mean, what about this ship? Are they gonna still be here tonight? They're loading up now. Don't they usually load it up and go?
Sure.
Look,
We're gonna have to steal
guess-
disguises.
I guess we need to try disguises then. I don't know. That seems like our best option.
Or just sneaking on the ship like Ashipar said.
That too.
I'm
Well, I
all
mean-
for getting off of this island, but I'll follow your lead. But that's
It needs to be something we all agree on. Because we need a plan.
Are we even going to be able to leave this bunk though? Like they have people at the door. I
15
can't
minutes left.
go invisible. What?
How much?
15.
Okay, let's try sneaking on that. Let's try sneaking onto the ship. And I don't know. But we definitely need to sneak on, like tonight. Before it leaves.
Well, but we just were talking about that it might leave before tonight. That's what Sinister said.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, it
why we
could.
need.
Alright, go
Yeah,
ahead,
it could, but we're not sure. Does it look like they're still loading anything?
Okay, so Zia gets out of bed again and walks over to the window. And she looks out the window. Dan, are they still loading things?
That's so awesome. Bo's got a little pillow on your shoulder, like,
I don't have a pillow! Sister took it!
Oh no! That's right. Sister's comfy. They are most of the dock workers you'll see too are leaving the boat right now for lunch. Some of them are setting up. I mean, they're bringing their lunch back. Probably back. It's way too hot to eat outside, so they're going over to the. You'll see them head further in, like they're heading over to the galley. There's maybe 2 or 3 dock workers that are still loading because there isn't much left to load. Maybe just a handful of boxes, a handful of crates, 4 or 5.
Okay, so I'll send back. Okay, 4 or 5 crates. A couple guys. Still loading. Looks like lunch might be gabagool. Wonder if they got it from Atmos. Question mark. And then we'll go back.
Your pillowless
Okay.
bed.
So they're almost unloading it. It appears. But how would we even get out of these barracks?
Where's Grundy?
Where would you
Right
like to
now.
be within the barracks, Grundy? You're
Where in the world is Grundy?
Nice. Do you want to be near anyone else? Like you're included in all the messages, but are
I'm
you
pretty sure I'm nearby-ish.
Okay. Few beds down?
Far enough, because we've got the cadet officers versus the cadets.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So Grundy's been
But close
included
enough to be
in-
linked.
Okay. Grundy, any suggestions? You're better at this.
What happened?
Oh, Ashvar would go knocking on your brain and being like, "Hey,
Ow.
listen, And then
I
basically
think
explain the situation. Crates going onto boat almost loaded. We should probably try to steal the boat. Do you have any suggestions on how to do that in broad daylight?
broad daylight.
Because we feel like
It would
they're
have to be a pretty spectacular distraction to do it. We would need to draw their almost all of their attention to the other side, which means fire. The only thing I
Fire
can
sounds
think
good.
of is something. It has to be something catastrophic enough to draw almost everyone's attention, and the only things that do that are naturally occurring disasters like fire or a big security risk.
Do you think we can make it look like the other boats are on fire?
I can only make little campfires, so I don't know how much that would do. I could also distract them away from the boats by making it smell like a skunk.
I don't think the skunk smell is going to draw them away.
Yeah, I mean, smells enough in here. But yes, we would have to create a big enough distraction. I mean, like when we first came in here, did it feel like there was like actual animal life on here?
Yeah. You've heard the sounds. Summer's forest. There's birds and crickets and little tiny critters. Nothing too big. So possibly.
Yeah, I doubt an army of crickets will do anything.
Yeah, you've seen some squirrels and birds in the trees, but that's probably about as big as the critters can.
Okay, well, fire it is.
Oh, but like cicadas, we got a comment in chat. If there are cicadas.
Yes, definitely cicadas. Yep.
Cicadas are in season.
One of those every 20 years.
It is hot.
Yeah,
you could druid craft.
It is
a whole swarm of cicadas.
Do I have enough power for that?
And you could form the cicadas into a giant cicada.
That's amazing.
It'd be pretty loud.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
I forget. On the map, was there a research and development building?
Not here. That's on Atmos. They have one here. They just have the practical education halls A and B, the barracks in between, in the center surveillance, analytics near the top right-ish, in the very top right there in the orange building is command. And then the mess hall is that brown building at the extreme top to the right a little.
Temperature-wise, it's very hot, right?
It's around
like a dry heat or a humidity heat?
Super humid, 112 degrees or so.
I mean, you could still theoretically set fire to woods in that heat, that amount of heat. Could light a campfire at the base of one of the trees and just let it spread.
About 10 minutes.
I can,
though, because they could detect who did it.
Be leaving.
I can set fire to one of the far buildings with a fireball, and I can do it without using or schematic components. By the way, just be like, there's a fireball now.
I could use Skywrite and write a message, and they would all see it. It would catch everyone's attention.
I mean, Yeah.
I
But they
could
could also
Really?
maybe
detect that you
I-
did it.
I can maybe well this is when we're leaving. Right? We're going to be on the ship and taking the ship with us, correct?
I would hope so.
Okay. Well then we're gone. So I could take the skywrite and I could write a message like there's something in this in like one of the buildings, and I could name a building, and they'll all rush over to see what could it be. They'll rush over, they'll be caught looking at this, they'll rush over to the building, what's in the building, they'll be looking everywhere, it'll catch everyone's attention. If we do it with the fire.
So I feel like I'm kind of like missed some jumps here. Maybe we shouldn't steal a ship.
See, we've been talking about this for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
About stealing a ship.
Okay, wait. So we're not.
Where have you been? No, we that's what we were talking about, is stealing a
So
ship.
we are stealing a ship.
That's what we were talking about the last 20
We're
minutes.
trying to
Okay.
see if it's feasible.
But then what if they like? Wouldn't they just like chase? They're the military, right? Like, I feel like they would just send stuff after us, and then we would die.
Sinister fluffs up her double pillow action and lifts the headband just to look around and covers his eyes again. Maybe we're overthinking it. They're probably accustomed to distraction technique. If there's a few people on the dock, maybe it's already loaded on the ship. We take the ship, fly it as fast as we can. The pirates had 5 ships with them when they talked to us. We take the ship, we fly, we call the pirates. We've got the ship.
We can't call them. We don't have a sending stone.
Well, we can contact our crew, right? Aren't they keeping an eye on our? They can get here real quick.
We were gonna use
we
the
don't
sending
have the
stone.
sending stone.
Oh, we can use our mental. Oh well,
only
about
when
the sending stuff. Yeah, he gets all the
wait.
fancy.
Only when we're within a certain distance, though, right, Dan?
You have yet to test the bounds, but even across Atmos, you were still able to connect with your crew.
Okay. Well, Sinister, you're making some really good points. You know.
I mean, we can burn stuff too. I'm fine with whatever, but I also, if the path is, if they're on lunch, and what are they going to follow us with 2 ships, and the pirates have 5, and our ship?
Don't we have 2 guards right outside? What are we supposed to do with the guards? Are we killing them?
No.
But we're gonna.
No.
They said we only have an hour.
No.
Maybe we can sneak off.
Do we not have 2 guards guarding the door, Dan?
You do. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay, but there's no
yeah,
bathroom in our cabin, right? Like
Correct.
we could go to the bathroom, right?
It's very important.
Like, yeah.
All
Is
of
there
us?
a window in the bathroom?
It's just
a porta
outhouses.
potty, so I'm assuming above.
Yeah. They're just like down the sides of the outsides of the barracks. It's feasible. There's a little moon cut out in them.
I'm not the best at this. I'll do whatever you guys think that I should be doing. I'm just.
I feel like this is a Sinistera thing. I mean, charisma wise.
You want me to talk the guards into believing we all need to use the bathroom at the same time?
Yes.
I mean, aren't you the one that's got the experience with? Oh my gosh, I don't even want to say it. Aren't you the one that has experience with? I don't even want to say it.
Speak your mind, Liazana.
I mean, Sinistera, don't you talk to us all the time about blood orgies?
Oh, the good old days. They weren't done in this kind of heat.
But if there's a first time for everything.
Well, I am a rock star. Could be. I mean, I could try something. right? What's it gonna hurt? They say no, we can't use the bathroom.
Mental link to Liazana. What's an orgy?
I don't know. I'll have to explain it to you later.
Okay.
Can Ashavar cancel out Sinister's disadvantage since she's proficient in persuasion and deception and has a +4 in charisma?
You want to like assist?
Yes.
Yeah,
assist.
absolutely. Yeah. All right, Ashavar. Yeah, we can do that together.
All right.
I guess are you all ready for this? Like, here's what. All right, here's what we do. We go up and we say like, oh my gosh, there's a few of us that we've been waiting. We got to use the bathroom real bad.
It's food poisoning.
Right, we're all feeling like it. And we gotta unload, and we don't want to do it in here. It smells bad enough. But we know there's yeah, let's go with that. And then like you all wait just inside, and Ashavar and I'll have him open the door and talk to him. We'll be like huddled up together, and we all like kind of dance like we gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. Right. Oh, does anyone know how to fly a ship?
I have proficiency.
Oh. All right.
Breelith has been training on navigation.
Yeah.
I don't remember what I've been training on.
I think Breelith and Liazana both been training with Kip pretty extensively.
Nice job. Let's make a song about that. All right. Let's do this. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, Ashfar's been training in making booze.
Nice. We'll need that too. So
well, and alchemy, but distilling too.
Oh. All right. Okay.
It can be someone's parrot if you're a pirate.
Oh.
Wild shape.
Oh, that's impressive. Oh, you know what? Well, maybe we don't want to use magic just yet, but if we have to, I don't know. I feel like they can detect magic. Oh man, I'm gonna miss that sending stone. Whatever. I can buy another one. Okay, let's do this. The steer gets up, kind of fix his neck.
Okay, let's go. So we're not disguising ourselves?
No.
We're just waiting. Okay.
We're just gonna convince them all that we all need to go to the bathroom.
We don't need to poop. Okay.
Bad. Like
Very
we're
bad.
seconds away. Yeah. Okay. All right, we gotta sell it. Close as you can without an accident. All right, here we go.
I am gonna be totally real with you.
Yeah.
Because I've been eating a lot when we go because we don't know in between meals, so I actually do kind of really have to.
Perfect.
So yeah, I really hope you're successful because I really don't know what I'm going to do otherwise.
Nice. Well, right, we all go to the outhouses on the same side of the building. We go on the south side, then it'll be easier with the patrols that I've been keeping an eye on to slip out. But we'll coordinate with Ashavar. So Ashavar, use the middle stall just to connect with everyone. All right, yeah, here we go. If they let us go. All right. He goes up to the door and knocks. Excuse me, guards. It's me, Sinister. No, he doesn't say that. Holy shit. It's me. Do I know? Cadet Keenseeker, your favorite cadet. They, swing open the door. Listen, we've got a problem in here. We all overate this morning. You know how it is, right? Food, we don't know where we're going to get it. We've stuffed our faces, and now we are paying the price. And we were just going to wait. for the next class and like ask then.
Again.
But we figured, you know, that's not good. We got to take care of business on break. You know, rock it out. Yeah. And they're like, so what do you say? We're cutting it close. Can we just make a line? Because we tried to figure out which one of us had to go the worst and like put it in order, but we all got to go real bad. Like it's accident bad. And just tries to sell it to them as, as hard as they can. That's kind of all right. Let me just quickly take a look at Sinister's persuasion bonus, and it'll be a straight roll thanks to Ashavar's assistants and everyone dancing. Excuse me. Just wants to catch my throat. All right, there's Sinister. What you got, Sinister? Oh gosh, you guys are close to leveling. Persuasion is plus 10. All right, so Sinister has a 26. And the guards rolled well, but not that well. They look at
This
one
is
another.
why we had Sinister do this. I knew it. I knew. I didn't know it was plus 10, but I knew it was going to be great.
Amazing. All right, just you've got 8 minutes left or something like that. So get going. Just get going and get back. And and so you get to pile out. And the persuasion check was sold it so hard that this was an emergency. Like they don't even want, they see you all going in the same way, and usually they have you split up with like, we don't want a mess. Like go for it. So you all like get into your stalls. There's like 8 down either side. Ashavar, you're in the center between everyone else, and you probably you have 8 minutes until break is done. That's probably what they'll give you to poop too. So about 8 minutes. Would you like to coordinate now that you're all in Stinky Outhouse stalls? On the south side of the building, to the west, across an open green, is where the the port section is in the ship, about 200 feet away. But it's a wide open.
Is are the windows to the buildings to the one building facing away from the main camp or towards the main camp?
The windows in the barracks where you came from,
No,
or
you said
over the port.
Over the port.
It's a really small building over there, just to house some goods when they do need to get supplies. You see a couple of those really narrow, like wide rectangular windows, but they're only like half a foot tall, and they seem to be up a little higher, with some vents above them on that building. So not at human standing height, sort of up maybe 10 feet up in the air. But they are facing backward over towards the barracks. Ish. They're a little bit off to the side.
I had a really busy and tiring day, and so I do not remember why I asked that question.
No worries.
But
You'll get in a relatively dark latch, space, latch your outhouses, little moon slit in the door, and you mental link to one another.
I really don't like it in here.
Oh, it's
really cramped.
So, I just had this thought. Isn't waste kind of like super flammable?
I mean,
and you could overwhelm all the senses, right?
Are you saying we should light our stalls on fire with us in them, Sia?
No, but they just happen to catch fire and cause a commotion that distracts.
We can make it look like maybe we're on fire. But instead, we've actually like left.
Yeah. That. Yes. That one. Who can wait as an illusion or like?
I can't do illusion.
Can anybody do illusions?
I can skywrite.
Maybe we're all overthinking this.
Okay. So we gotta have some people light some stuff on fire, and then we've gotta have some people go and get the ship, right?
Can we all just run and sneak on?
I thought we weren't going to light anything on fires here.
Okay.
We just need to get to the ship.
Okay. So we're dropping the fire idea. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is totally my fault. I just like it's very exhausted. Clearly. Okay. We'll run the ship. Yeah. Sure. Great. Awesome.
You should have napped during break times.
I was trying.
All right. So should we just go?
Well, we gotta be quiet.
Should we go in like shifts, like 1 or 2 people at a time, or everyone?
We've only got 8 minutes. Probably like.
Oh, okay.
Like half a minute.
It's 200 feet.
I can.
8 minutes. Yeah, we gotta go all together.
I can go.
Okay. Okay. So Brilith is going, and then I'll go after that, and then we'll just go.
Brilith, do you still have that thing where you made us like you helped cover our tracks as we walked along? Or was that you, Lisa? That down in the caves under the prayer when we were heading down, sneaking around the caves to access that dig site, and someone like completely let us pass without a trace.
Pass without trace. Yeah, that was me.
Oh, can you like still do that? You still rock that?
I can, but it's magic.
Shit. No, I mean there's shit everywhere in here.
Dan's more sinister than sinister. Okay, I'll go. Relith will exit the outhouse.
Make a stealth check if you're trying to be stealthy with this.
Oh.
Shit.
Sure.
Do we all go? Is she? Oh no, Brian. She's unleashed her inner Brian.
Zia will probably begin on hatch and sort of kind of come after sneakily, but behind. So Brilith rolls and stuff will be first.
It's a natural 20.
Yeah,
with no pluses.
Okay. You get down and do like just like your pirate hero. You do like a sort of an animal crawl, like not quite commando, but like almost a low crouching bear crawl.
Okay. Yeah, she's seen this out in the wild before.
Yeah, and stealthily make it all the way over by some of the long stationary crates that are sort of not for the ship, but just around the back of the little house out by the ship there. So you found a nice place to kind of hide between crates.
In her mind, she's likening it to like a skeleton crawling on the ground out from a grave.
Nice.
but why?
Why
not? Zia, go ahead and make a stealth check. Let me know.
Okay.
What you got?
Okay, here we go.
These will be straight checks because you're employing all the skills you've learned here over the week.
We got a 15.
Okay, you also managed to make it through the grass. And seems to be without being spotted. You hunker down with Brilith in between a number of larger crates area. Who would have gone after that? After hearing Brilith and Zia step out.
I guess me.
Okay, go and make a straight stealth check.
That's a total of 15.
Okay, you as well get to traverse this open green area, heart kind of pounding as you're like, oh my gosh, this is it. They catch us doing this, it's over, and make it over. You crawl around a corner where you saw Zia duck in, and Breelith and Zia are there, like preparing for what's next. Sinister, Grundy or Ashavar want to be next, or anyone want to go last or anything? Okay, I'm gonna have Sinister go next. Oh, natural 20, nice. Sinister, just having been completely wiped and worn out for like most of this, you don't know if it's the nap or his extreme desire to get off this island, but he turns into like just disappears and kind of drops down off the crates down with the rest of you, like, I didn't hear you doing that. Ashavar, you're going as well. If you wouldn't mind.
I think we're losing Ashavar.
No, it's okay. Would you mind rolling a stealth check to see if you can safely? And Grundy, go ahead too, because you'll be up after Ashbar.
Eight.
Oh, okay. You start sneaking across, and you stumble at one point. You're not sure. You fall down into the grass low. You're not sure if anyone saw you. I'm gonna pause because Grundy's gonna catch up with you a little bit. Grundy, what was your roll?
We had a 15.
15. So you're making it across. You see just up ahead, Ashavar has a bit of a tumble. Do you want to just continue through? You're being stealthy, you know it, on your own, or do you want to engage at all with Ashavar?
I'm gonna wait with. I don't like leaving anybody behind, so just in case.
I could make one more stealth check. This time assisting Ashavar. See where it stands. Your other roll.
11.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ashavar, I'm so sorry. Would you mind rolling just one more stealth check? This time Grundy's helping you. So we're just going to put yours and together in this. Please. Thank you.
Even worse. 6.
That's okay. Wow. Okay. And with the very best timing in the world, that's stupid. The two of you, Grundy, you help kind of Ashavar up, and Ashavar, the two of you are trying to like stealthily, go through just together in assistance. And a patrol that you almost, walk into like 20 feet away goes by. You both stop just to catch breath for a minute, and but you see only after they pass by that was in fact a patrol that almost spotted you, but they were not paying attention in your direction at all with a 3 and a 4. And the two of you continue on around the crates to find everyone else waiting. You're only 15 feet away from the ship. You watch as yet another of the dock workers leaves. The last 2 crates are currently being carried onto the ship by 2 dock workers, and you only spot the captain is the only person you spot on the ship above deck. There's probably 3 or 4 minutes before your break back at the break place finishes.
Does he have his back towards us, or is he looking towards like where we'd be entering, getting on the ship, Dan?
Captain is heading into the captain's cabin, and he closes the doors.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, and deal bolt.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You bolt. What you got, Lizana?
I'm checking something real quick.
Okay.
Are we all like sticking together at this point?
Yeah, I think we're all there together.
Strength in numbers.
Dang it.
I mean,
no, I was looking at. I was looking into Paths Without Trace again, but we actually could be tracked by magical means. So There's really no point in equipping it because she would figure that since they're able to detect magic basically.
Yeah.
There's no point casting Fast Without Trace. So.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Sorry, I don't have anything.
Okay, then you all kind of navigate across near the gangplank. It's the last, the two people go up over the gangplank and then head down below decks to start to stash that in the cargo hold. You head up as quietly as you can, but as quickly as you can up the around the different areas to sneak on the ship to have quick access to those doorways. You untie. There's just a couple tethers for the ship on the dock. Cut or untie those. Wendy, you're cutting the last of the ropes, and just as you cut through, you hear a mental message in your head. Oops, where is it? This is Luanda from the Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Grundy, it's been almost a full week. I know we asked you to keep an eye on everyone, make sure this was going through smoothly, and do your part. We need an update.
Yes.
We need an update. What's going on? We've got word that there is a top secret shipment supposed to be leaving today. Now, I don't know if that's going to help you on your mission or not. We don't want you to miss. This has anything to do with their intel.
Well, I've got good news and I've got worse news.
All right.
The good news, I believe we found the shipment.
That's great.
The worst news is we're about to hijack the ship it's on.
That's not so great.
No. So, we're gonna try and I'm already cutting the last of the moorings. We are going to try and book it out of here as quickly as possible. We would appreciate some assistance should some of them give chase.
We will be there right quick. How many ships do they have to follow you?
I believe there's only 2 other ships in port right now. Am I correct?
Listen, I'm gonna end this with a message so you can. No, you can right away. Shit. All right, I'll try and check back in when we're getting close. Keep a careful eye out. If they're receiving a shipment and it's important, they might have another UAF ship or two floating by to safeguard it. So don't take any of the normal flight paths out of there. Try and just evade whatever the normal flight path is, and then head to that depot where you were picked up. We'll head from that area to you as quickly as we can. We got 5 ships.
Gotcha.
Fly
Okay.
flag, white flag or something, so we know it's you.
Sounds good. Watch for our signal. And well, good luck to all of us.
Yeah, this shit's gonna get ugly. And I think on that delightful note, we'll wrap tonight's session.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Becky.
Look at that.
The direction
The
direction I did not expect.
Nice. Perfect.
But it could work. It could help.
Woo! Y'all crazy. Thank you all for watching. We've got a giveaway here at the tail end of our stream tonight. So a few giveaways. I'm just pulling that up in Twitch. I hope you'll forgive me. Sometimes this is I don't do this part very frequently, and I know it's in here. Yeah, maybe it is a Nightbot after all. Okay, let's switch over to Nightbot. You've been watching Extremis, our Sky Pirate campaign. these amazing players are just bringing their characters to life in all the greatest
Yes.
ways.
And our amazing DM, of
Oh,
course.
shucks. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna tally up and let you all know, players know over this week, like what else you may have gotten with your point tallies, or I may ask, you know, how
Ooh.
many points do you have in this and that. We will get that sorted. Let's see. All right, so here's how our giveaways are working tonight. Do I have the I think I've got a document here I can just share so you can see giveaway, right? All right. You'll remember this day. Oh, once I get to be the sparrow. Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna. Oh my gosh, this image is huge. Let me just let me just fix this.
Yeah, it is.
Center horizontal. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hello.
It's just. So
It's
impressive.
so massive.
That's
It's
That
so
one-
massive and girthy.
Oh my gosh.
Nice, Steph. Very
It's-
nice.
Directly
big.
there. Yeah.
Gosh.
0 to 60. All right, let's
Yes.
I'm just gonna kind of put it up here. We'll just cover Steph. Perfect.
Aw. Covering Chris too.
Oh no. Just kidding. So
It keeps growing.
this is episode 51 in celebration of our 50th episode that we had last week. We're doing a giveaway. For anyone that is a patron, there's a giveaway for that. You'll get a custom mini of your choice as a patron, and the cool. I'm pointing at the screen like you'll see it. The cool potion bottle, glass potion bottle, leather strap and everything. If you're a Twitch subscriber, there's a separate giveaway for you as well. If you're Twitch and Patreon, you can only win one or the other. But if you're Twitch sub, you'll have an option to win. You don't get the bottle, but you do get a custom mini of your choice. You design it in Hero Forge. I print it and paint it and send it to you. Now, it does have to. You do have to live like in, I think, U.S., Canada, or the UK is okay as well. And then there's just the giveaway that's for everyone. Even if you're a Patreon or Twitch, you can also, you know, do the Twitch one. If you've won the Patreon or Twitch one, you can't do the general one. You won't. No one's gonna walk away with 2 prizes tonight. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but if you players as well can go for these. So, let's see. I'll first have just the all out. I guess we should do we have any patrons in our chat tonight? Let me take a quick peek.
We had Varath earlier, but not currently.
Okay. All right. All right, no patrons tonight. Do we have any? Who do we have for Twitch subs in chat? It's quite a bit. All right. So I'm gonna set this up. If you are, let's do this by a keyword. If you are a Twitch sub, we'll just verify it after. Go ahead and in chat. Sorry, gotta clear this. Reset eligibility. Man, I do not like this layout. If you're Twitch sub, go ahead and type the word sub into chat. Okay. Added that.
Simblade. I think you should type it out.
Nice.
Simply
Tom,
type it
nice
out.
cookie.
Dom.
Simblade. Cookie.
You gotta type it out.
You gotta type it out. You can't use emote.
Yeah. Zenblade sword. Let me just check and see.
Thank
It
you,
was just
Zen.
telling me in here who was. I don't know. I just want to wait. Gonna. Jeez.
So our 3 years.
It's so user friendly.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Thank you, Zen.
Cookie. All right. So we have so far Cookie, Demetrio, Steph, Sword Thief, and Zen. Okay. Okay, are y'all ready? This is our Twitch sub. This will be a custom mini you make in Hero Forge. And I print it and paint it and send it to you. Here we go.
Oh, Cookie!
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 Yay!
Yeah, Cookie.
Awesome. So we'll be in touch then, Cookie. We'll get that
Love
sorted.
it.
Go ahead and whip up a mini that you would like. It can be, don't worry if it, sometimes if it's extra large, it'll want to charge you more and all that. Don't worry about that because I'm printing it myself. So do all the things that you want. Put the color on it that you'd like so I know what colors to paint it. And send me that link here or in Discord would be the better place. And we will get that out to you. Yes, exciting, exciting.
Yay.
Okay. Then we have one for everybody. Now, Cookie, because your Twitch sub, you get you're in this one too. Of course, you won't actually because you won that. It's the only reason you won't be able to win again. But oh yeah, Cookie, yep. All right. So anyone at all that wants in on this open roll, go ahead. Just type anything in chat. Just type in chat so it'll populate you in my list. And nice. Perfect. Get all that in there. That way you can be eligible for. This is going to be a mini of one of the characters. You'll get to choose which character from an Extremis. I'm going to take this down now so we can see all our lovely folks. Yep. Type. Excellent.
Nice.
Right.
Nice. That was good.
That's nice. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. And we're going to... we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the active. And, oops. Just check these off again. Again, just has to be US, Canada, or UK. I think I know everyone that's in the list here. So here we go.
Drum roll.
Oh,
What?
Sword Thief! Yay! Rigged. Oh, Dan. Oh. Listen, if you're like, oh no, I need a mini, we're doing another giveaway. Is that Monday?
No, not this
Next
coming Monday. It
right?
is the following Monday on the 9th of May. Yeah, so May the 9th. We're doing a giveaway for the Forsaken. That's a Monday at 10 p.m. Well, the show starts at 10 p.m. Eastern time, but we'll do the giveaway during the show on May the 9th for their 100th episode. So you have another chance to win.
Very, very exciting. Yeah.
Yay.
Very cool.
Giveaways.
All right, I'm gonna toss up our schedule here real quick. As you can see, we have a ton of D&D and this 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. time slot. Different video games in the mornings. Our own Trisha here rocks Bad Games at Dusk on Sunday evenings. If you want like awesome level video game watching, go join her. Steph learns Blender. She draws a webtoon. She teaches me to draw. Christy from tonight's stream is like a master mini painter, and she shares all her insights with Steph on how to paint minis and us. Indie games, fan art, talk show with people around the channel, all sorts of fun stuff.
So much.
And even more to come.
Even
just
more on
up.
the way.
Even more to come?
Like
Even
at least
more
3
will be
outhouses
coming.
more.
Even
Like, that was Steph.
It's always worth setting up Steph for greatness,
You're right.
honestly.
You're right. It really is. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. We will. Oh my goodness. Let me super duper quickly. I believe our friends are streaming right now. We'll go give them a raid. So again, you've been watching Extremis. For anyone new, if you've had fun, please consider giving us a follow. As you know, you saw we have a boatload of content, and we'd absolutely love to have you notified when we start streaming something else, and you can come join the fun. And you've been watching. Oops, wow, Dan, I'm so bad at multitasking. You've been watching An Extremis. Again, episode 51. We're really killing it. This is very exciting. Catch us next Saturday to see if they get away from the island and how things work out with the pirates and the UAF and all the madness and excuse me. Okay, we're gonna raid our friends over at Blackwater D&D. Please consider giving a caw Madward raid for support and branding and all the good stuff. If you enjoy Discord, well, not Discord in general, but the app, or in general, I guess. There's an invite to come join us for outside of the stream fun. All right, here we go. Have a great night, everyone, and thank you again, players. Thank you, viewers. We'll catch you all soon. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.